Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so have you noticed that all the old rules for building a professional reputation online just kinda stopped working? It's wild, but the entire landscape of online visibility has fundamentally shifted. We have officially moved way past the era of keyword stuffing and trying to game algorithms with sheer volume. Today, the game is all about entity recognition. AI search engines and smart assistants, they don't just scan for words anymore. They are actively hunting for verified, credible experts. They want to know exactly who you are, what you know, and crucially, who trusts you. So in this explainer, we're going to unpack exactly how you can build a rock-solid digital reputation that modern AI systems instantly recognize and, more importantly, reward. So let's dive into our agenda for today. We'll be looking at SEO versus AI search, expert authority in the AI era, 5 reputation strategies, and finally, author and marketer collaboration. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, SEO versus AI search. Think about how we used to do this. For years, classic search engine optimization was a highly mechanical process, right? It was all about matching keywords on a page, gathering a massive quantity of backlinks, and tweaking technical speed. But those old school SEO tactics are literally failing right now. Why? Because AI-powered search engines, think Google's AI overviews, Perplexity, or ChatGPT, they don't just want words on a page. They demand verified context. They use semantic relevance to figure out what a piece of content is actually about, and they rely incredibly heavily on entity recognition. Basically, they're trying to identify you as a unique entity, a real verified person with a verifiable track record, instead of just scanning a string of text. Honestly, this whole shift is best summarized by a quote straight from Google's own search guidelines. Create helpful, reliable, people-first content. And look, this isn't just corporate PR. It is the literal blueprint for their new algorithms. AI systems are demanding actual proof of human credibility. They want content born from real, lived experience, not just cleverly optimized metadata. Which brings us right into Section 2, expert authority in the AI era. Now, you've probably seen this massive acronym floating around, EEAT. It stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. AI systems are actively scanning the web for signals of these exact 4 traits to rank your content. So experience means you've actually done the thing you're writing about. Expertise means you have the knowledge or qualifications. Authoritativeness shows that you're recognized by peers in your field. And trustworthiness, that's all about accuracy and transparency. Think of it like a job interview for your content. The AI is checking your resume for expertise, it's calling your references for authoritativeness, and making sure everything checks out to establish trustworthiness. It's looking at the whole picture to determine your digital worth. So what does this all mean for you? Well, the crucial point is that because of EEAT, just publishing random, isolated articles is a complete waste of time. To satisfy an AI, you absolutely must build what's called topical authority. This is a measure of the depth and the networked coverage of a very specific subject area. It proves comprehensive expertise. If you want to be known as an expert in digital marketing, for example, an AI needs to see that you've covered the core topics, the subtopics, and the methodologies in a really deep, consistent way across your entire digital presence. The absolute best way to visualize this shift is to imagine a massive web. We are moving from simply matching words on a page to connecting nodes in a giant knowledge graph. AI sees an expert as a central hub connected to verified nodes of data. Your name, that's a node. Your published articles are nodes. The professional conferences you speak at are nodes. When the AI can easily connect all these verified data points back to your central hub, your authority just skyrockets. Okay, moving on to Section 3. 5 reputation strategies. Let's get into the practical stuff. Here is your 5-step blueprint for thriving in the AI ecosystem. Consistent profiles, your digital footprint, structured data, first-hand experience, and award integration. Let's start with strategy 1, consistent profiles. I know, it sounds super basic, but it's the absolute easiest way to help an AI recognize your unique entity. You have to use a unified author name across all platforms. If you go by Anita Rita Kiss on your blog, please don't be AR Kiss on LinkedIn. You also need a dedicated bio and author page on your website, a central hub that clearly states exactly who you are. And finally, under the hood, you need to use same as code snippets. Think of these like invisible digital name tags that tell the AI, hey, the person writing this blog is the exact same person on this verified LinkedIn profile. And that central hub feeds right into strategy 2, your digital footprint. You absolutely cannot just exist on your own website. You need an external digital footprint that acts as independent verification of your expertise. We're talking guest articles on respected industry blogs, popping up on podcasts and video interviews, and speaking at professional conferences. When an AI sees other authoritative websites mentioning your name and linking back to you, it acts as a massive trust signal. Now, while strategy 3 involves all that technical, structured data running quietly in the background, we really need to focus heavily on strategy 4, first-hand experience. This is a real game changer because it's the one thing a large language model cannot fake. You need to provide real-world case studies, outline your original methodology, and publish unique research. When you share a failure, a specific lesson you learned, or original data from a project you actually led, you are feeding the AI the exact type of high-value experience signal that Google's framework demands. And finally, strategy 5, award integration. This one gets overlooked all the time, but it's incredibly powerful. Relevant professional awards are high-value, evidence-based trust signals for the AI. Whether you want a prestigious photo contest, a CSR award, or even a Nobel Prize, these are not just vanity metrics. By using schema.org's award properties in your website's code, you explicitly translate these real-world honors into a language the AI understands perfectly. Combine that with external press, and your authority profile becomes undeniable. You aren't bragging, you're just providing verified data.
All right, let's wrap things up with section 4, author and marketer collaboration.
Because that's the big question, right? Who actually does all this work? Building this knowledge graph is very rarely a one-person job. It takes a specific partnership. As you can see, building this requires a really clear division of labor. On one side, you have the author, who's responsible for the raw expertise and content, the real-world evidence like awards, and the professional networking. And on the other side, the marketer handles the technical SEO, translates the author's evidence into schema.org and JSON LD markup, and monitors the analytics. Basically, the author provides the real-world truth, and the marketer translates it into code that the AI can actually read. Let's look a bit closer at the author's active role. Authors, listen up. You are not just content factories. You are the ultimate source of truth. Your job is to define your niche, verify the facts, and hand over the raw evidence. You have to provide those irreplaceable real-world examples. And you need to systematically supply your marketer with your awards, your credentials, and your updated media kit details. Meanwhile, the marketer builds the invisible digital architecture that feeds this expertise directly to the AI. Their job is to select the correct schema.org types, tagging the author as a person, their articles as a creative work, and their accolades as an award. They write and embed the JSON LD code into the website, and then they validate this technical markup using search consoles, making absolutely sure the AI is perfectly reading the entity graph they've built. And hey, in a lot of professional setups, there is actually a crucial bridge between these two, the administrator. They take the raw, verified data and evidence from the author and update the website templates. Once the content is placed and looking great, the marketer steps in to optimize it for the AI. It's a highly efficient workflow that protects the author's time while guaranteeing absolute technical perfection. Which brings us to the very end of our playbook, and I want to leave you with this one provocative question. If an AI mapped your expertise today, what exactly would it find? Would it find a well-connected, clearly defined central node with verified awards, consistent profiles, and deep topical authority? Or would it find isolated, confusing fragments? It might be time to audit your digital footprint. Start gathering your evidence, team up with a stellar technical marketer, and begin building an authority profile that the AI simply cannot ignore. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy building.